Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Ballworks Entertainment. We're going to go over text usage in Gimp. This will be a short tutorial and it's for beginners. I will always try to keep my videos short and stay on the main topic, which will be text usage. So let's begin. Go ahead and use an example file that you've downloaded from Google or whatever picture you want to use to put text on. I always have a demo on my desktop for this purpose. I'll go ahead and upload mine. I just use a plain white example like you see right here to use, and your text is right over here on the left where the big A is. And whenever you use this, it's very simple. You just click on the A, and if you want to use the whole point, just left click on the mouse and hold it down, and you can use the whole sheet if you want. But it's simpler if you want to use, like, I'll show you an example. The title of this will be Gimp. Go ahead and type in Gimp. Now you're saying, well, you didn't type it in here. This is what I want to show you. You say, okay, I'll go ahead into my color wheel and go ahead, and it still didn't show up. It's still in white. Why is that? Well, you have to come down to the text options, your tool options down here in your text options right here. And you can see the color down here that it shows that it's still white. So instead of changing it up here into color wheel, you have to come down here and open it up down here. I don't know why. You might be able to set it up in preferences or something, but I haven't figured it out yet. But this is how I do it. And I say, okay, now see Gimp. I just typed in there. And it's now in black. Of course, you can make the color whatever you want, red, anything you want. But we'll just stick with black, being simple and easier to use and to see. So we'll go ahead and see Gimp. Using black. Now when you type in whatever you want, you can change the text to whatever type of text you want. Over here where the A and the little capital A and the little a is, go ahead and left click on that, and it has all your type of text you can use. It doesn't really matter, but a lot of times I always use Times New Roman. It changes instantly when you do, just like the size. Right here, down here's the size. Instead of doing 18 size, you just get pixels. You can go to 180, and you can see Gimp open up big to 180 pixels. And how you know it's a pixel is right here. It tells you right beside it. Pixels, inches. You could be saying inches. You can see that. Millimeters, and so on, all the way down. Yards, feet. But we'll go ahead and use the pixels. We're using 180 pixels. We're going to go ahead and we'll use Gimp as one word in this example right here. Now, like I said, I'm going to give the next word, Gimp. I will always come over here and click on something random to exit out of that. That's the only way I know how to do it. And then I'll re-click on that, and I'm going to put another word. We're going to use text. Type in text. And you can go about doing the same thing. And see what I'm doing is using this, is you can adjust it better, and rather than typing it all out in one box, you can adjust it wherever you want to. And also down here below the color wheel on here, as you can see, if you hover over it with your arrow, right, justified, and so on, centered, filled, or whatever you want. We'll just go ahead and come back to the default left justified. But that's for those who type and know, you want to center it or left or to the right or whatever. You could do that on quite a few projects. And we'll go ahead and finish out this one with the same thing. I come up here, just randomly click on something to clear that out, and click back on text. And I come back in here and write in usage. That's the title of this video. Whoops. Now you notice that it didn't completely spell it out, so you just come here and you can adjust this because it's too big for the box. Now you can see I almost have to use the whole box to the text box to type in to finish that. But I said, okay, I just want to make it a little bit smaller than Gimp, because that would be the title. Would use this would be title. I'd come back over here to the left on size, and I'd put it at 150. And that's a lot better. You want Gimp because that's the name of the program you're using, and the title of the video that I'm using. So as you see, I'm adjusting right now the text to where to put it at on this, by just, as you can see, whenever I move it up here, that little, how it goes into that little arrow with a line on it. Did you see that? Then you know you can adjust it. And then you come down here and you see the little arrow form where this little box is. You can do it on any box to move it. If you want to move it left or right, you can do it like this, move it left. And you can adjust it however you want to. And there you go. I want to move this down a little bit. Then to left click on this one here. We'll move that one up a little bit, and we'll line it up underneath that a little bit. See how I'm doing that? You just got to play around with it. And also over here, like I said, you can play around with these too. Get to know it. That's what I did. I pretty much taught myself, and thanks to a lot of YouTubers out there that does use tutorials to help people, and that's what I'm doing right now. But anyway, I hope I helped you out in using text. Hopefully you thumb up and subscribe to my channel, and I will do another Gimp video as soon as possible. This is Jeff from Ballworks Entertainment signing off.